Welcome to Byte-Sized Tech, where we like to dive deep into the latest tech and gadgets.
I like it deep dives.
It is.
But like in a fun way.
Yeah, casual and insightful, right?
Exactly.
I can dig it.
So today we are looking at something that I think is really interesting.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
It's the LG QNED 92 TV.
LG QNED, okay.
And the reason I think it's interesting is because this might be like a sleeper hit TV.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I like where this is going, yeah.
Like when you think premium TVs,
Yes.
think like the big names, right?
Yeah, you're thinking your Samsungs, your Sonys, your LG OLEDs.
Right, exactly.
Usual suspect.
Yeah, and so we're going off of this really cool YouTube review from Digital Trends.
Okay, awesome.
And they kind of highlighted this TV as like, you know, a potential, like people aren't really talking about it too much yet.
Right.
But it could be like a real player.
I'm excited to hear more.
Yeah. So
I do remember.
I feel like previous QNED models.
Yes, previous QNEDs maybe didn't quite hit the mark. Yeah, I was going to say.
Like they were good, but not great.
Yeah, they were kind of like, we see what you're doing, LG.
Right.
But it wasn't quite there.
Not quite hitting those premium levels.
That is exactly
what you expect.
And this year, it seems like they've upped their game.
Okay, I like it.
So let's talk about some of the tech behind this, because I think that's where it gets really interesting.
Yeah, let's get into the nuts and bolts.
Okay, so they're using mini LED backlighting.
Mini LED. Okay, so we're talking a huge step up in how they're controlling the light.
Yeah, so basically...
The more LEDs, more control.
Way more LED.
Tiny little LEDs packed in there.
Tiny LEDs, and it's like...
Instead of like a handful of big ones.
Yeah, you get
like
thousands.
You get thousands.
Of these tiny LEDs.
And you have very precise control over like...
Precise control, yes.
The brightness.
Brightness, darkness, contrast.
So you can have like a really bright highlight.
Yes.
Right next to a really deep shadow.
And no haloing.
And no haloing. Which is a huge problem with like older LED TVs. Exactly. Where you get that like blooming around bright objects.
Yes. And this eliminates that.
They've basically solved it.
Yeah. So that's one thing I'm really excited about.
That's impressive.
And then on top of that,
they
are using both quantum dots and their NanoCell technology.
So they're combining the two.
They're combining it.
Interesting.
So this is like a double whammy.
A 1-2 punch for color?
For color, yeah. So quantum dots.
Which are known for their vibrancy.
Very vibrant.
Wide color gamut.
Wide color gamut,
yeah. Punchy colors.
Punchy colors. And then NanoCell, which is LG's technology that uses tiny particles to filter out...
Impurities.
Yes, impurities in the light wavelengths.
Yeah, like...
So it's like they're cleaning up the light.
It's like pure...
To make the colors more accurate.
This is like lifelike.
Lifelike colors.
It's like they're taking the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Quantum dots for the punch. NanoCell for the accuracy.
So the result is not just bright and colorful, but also very accurate.
That's the key. It's got to be accurate.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it just looks cartoonish.
Right.
You want those colors to pop, but you want them to be true to life.
Yeah.
So what are reviewers saying about the picture quality overall?
They are saying very good things.
Okay.
They are highlighting the brightness.
Okay.
They love the colors.
Makes sense.
But what's really standing out to them is the exceptional backlight control.
Okay. So they're really impressed with that mini LED.
Yes, and that's what's giving you those deep blacks.
Deep blacks, good contrast.
Amazing contrast, and that's like...
That's what you need for HDR.
That's what makes it immersive.
Immersion.
Yes.
You want to feel like you're there.
And then on top of that...
Okay, there's more.
This TV has like...
Hit me.
All the premium features.
Oh, so they're not skimping on the features.
No, they're putting it like...
Even though it's not OLED.
Yeah, they're putting it in the same conversation. They're going head to head.
As their OLEDs.
Interesting. So they're really making a statement here.
They're serious about this TV.
They're like, hey, we can compete with the big boys.
Yeah. And then...
Now let's talk about the brains of the operation.
Yes. The processor.
The processor.
So it's got the Alpha 8 Gen 2 processor.
Yeah, Alpha 8 Gen 2. Okay.
Now, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like...
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I know what you're going to say.
Huh.
Is this like a step down?
Right, because their OLEDs have the Alpha 9.
Right.
And you're thinking lower number.
Lower number means...
Must be lower performance.
Yeah, less powerful.
Right.
But it's actually not.
It's not that simple.
So tell me.
So the Alpha 8 is actually designed specifically for LED panels.
So it's optimized.
It's optimized for this type of display.
Okay.
So it's still doing all the heavy lifting, upscaling content.
Enhancing the image.
Making everything look beautiful.
But it's doing it in a way that's tailored.
Tailored, yes.
To this specific type of panel.
to maximize the performance of this particular display.
Okay, so it's like the right tool for the job.
Exactly. It's not just about raw power.
It's about using the right tool.
It's about having the right tool for the job.
I like that.
So you can have the most powerful processor in the world, but if it's not optimized for the display, it's not going to do you any good.
So given all of this,
yeah,
like, how big of a deal do you think this TV could be?
I think it has the potential to be huge.
Okay.
Like the reviewer we were talking about called it a potential sleeper hit.
Sleeper hit.
Sleeper hit because everyone's focused on OLED versus QLED.
Right.
They're not paying attention to this.
And LG is just like
sneaking in.
They over here.
With this amazing TV.
This amazing TV.
That nobody's talking about.
So, like, what do you think are the chances of it actually becoming a sleeper hit?
I think it really depends on whether people actually give it a chance.
So, like, if people start seeing reviews...
reviews, word of mouth.
Yeah, and actually, like...
Maybe some good marketing from LG.
Yeah, LG, if you're listening.
Get the word out, because this TV deserves some attention.
I mean, it has everything going for it, right?
It does.
It has the tech, the features, the picture quality.
It's checking all the boxes.
So for you, like, if someone is looking to buy a new TV...
If you're in the market for a new TV...
Should they consider this?
Absolutely. You should absolutely consider this.
Don't just look at the big names.
Look beyond the usual suspects.
Look beyond the usual suspects.
Expand your horizons.
There you go.
You might be surprised at what you find.
I like that.
And I think this raises a really interesting point.
Okay.
Are we sometimes so focused on the established leaders in a market that we miss out on truly innovative and compelling alternatives?
Like, maybe we need to be looking at...
Maybe we need to be a little more open-minded.
Yeah.
A little less brand loyal.
Right.
And just see what else is out there.
Yeah, you might be surprised.
You might find something amazing.
I like that.
That you never even knew existed.
So to wrap things up.
Yes.
The LG QNED 92.
The sleeper hit.
Mini LEDs, Quantum Dots, NanoCell.
All the good stuff.
Powerful processor optimized for this display.
It's a beast.
It sounds like a real contender.
It's a contender. It's a dark horse.
In the premium TV space.
And I think it has a real shot.
I think so, too.
At shaking things up.
Yeah.
So keep an eye on this one, folks.
Keep an eye on it.
LG QNED 92.
Thanks for tuning in to Byte-Sized Tech.
If you enjoyed the episode, like, comment, share, and subscribe for more fun tech discussions.
See you next time.